think that you make a worthwhile partner?
Yeah, that's not the question.
I feel like you're just protecting yourself.
What is the reason why you will not introduce me to your friend?
I completely endorse you as a person, but
How much would you change to get a boyfriend or girlfriend? This is your daily catch-up. Okay, everybody, especially if you're single, listen up. Or if you're unhappy in your relationship, listen up.
Why we always look there?
There's been a viral video on Douyin,
Douyin?
Oh, the
Chinese
China TikTok.
Yes. About a Chinese man who underwent like a transformation over 2 years with the help of the internet. And then he went from a relationship virgin to being married.
Damn.
So this article,
That's us though, no? Right.
No,
so
but in 2 years though.
2 years.
this article on MS News is actually written by my brother. Hello, Ethan. Shout out.
Hey.
He doesn't watch the
man?
show, but okay. Anyway.
Then why we read this
What
article?
is that? No.
Okay, fine. I read the mothership version. Okay. Essentially, what happened was that he posted a picture of himself and then he asked the internet, I can't find a girlfriend. What's my issue?
Direct.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
And
That's
you
so
would
dangerous.
imagine the response that he has gotten. So he posted his bio also. He is 170 cm tall. He works a hard labor job for 3,000 yuan, which is 573 Sing a month. And then he's born in 1996. No house, no insurance, no dating experience, but he owns a second-hand car.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So essentially, he posted this, and then most of the people like kind of ridiculed him lah. But there were people that genuinely started giving him advice, and then so that happened. So after that, he get a new haircut, and then he changed his specs. Then he tried to lose weight, but then notice now you ain't seen nothing yet. Okay, I will put this on screen. So then he realized that his skin got problems. So people give him skincare tip. Then after he started dressing better, the internet aunties like help him dress better.
Glow up.
Then after that, he started workout. And then now he is. Hang on, let me scroll down. This is before and after.
Wow.
Oh, he looks much better earlier though. But okay.
I think it's a suit. It's a suit.
Yeah, no. Yeah, he said actually after he changed this, then somebody requested that he wear back the same suit from 2 years ago to take a comparison photo. Then after that, he posted it with the caption. Actually, I think the suit maybe didn't fit me well either.
You also see who he got married to? So it's not a celebrity, right? It's
No, but she's a freelance
Hey.
photographer.
Oh, this guy.
He look like a
And the
Korean
only
oppa.
guy he follows on Douyin, which people say is romantic.
Right.
Aw.
Okay, just because you learned that just now. But then when this went viral, this whole transformation story went viral, people were kind of asking, but why is it that he had to change himself so much in order to get attached? And is it just that dating is just so superficial now? What do y'all think? How much would you change to get into a relationship?
It's a game of probability anyway. And if superficiality is one of the initial barriers, right, then you have to just game it lah, right? The better you look, the more options you have, what?
No, it's exactly right. It's exactly, there, are how
Thank you for
many,
watching.
there are how many like billion people in the world, and let alone like in China, there's millions of people who are also single. You have to be able to differentiate yourself, and the only way to do it in first impression, because people don't have the time to get to know you, is your looks. Unfortunately,
What do you think was something that you changed about yourself from whether it's a previous relationship or what, right? That you felt like helped you get into a new relationship?
False confidence. I want to say confidence, but I'm still not very confident, so it's still false confidence.
Is it how do you think that helped you get attached?
I feel like when you act cool, right, and then you mind yourself
To believe that you
to
are
believe
cool.
that you are cool, right, you are actually cool to some people, one. You're not gonna fool everybody.
I know back when I was in secondary school, I had a friend who was like a hitch, you know. So at that time, right, I was wearing just the wrong things. Like my shirt don't fit properly, my jeans were always baggy, the shoes were off, and then he just basically said, just buy this, and you know what? It's like crazy stupid love. It's like when Ryan Gosling was telling Michael Scott, whatever his name is, like you just need to get 6 items, stop shopping at the Gap, and then this is what you need. And like basically I just changed my clothing, and I felt like I myself became more confident, and more girls also were willing to like talk to me.
You became more confident because you felt like you look better.
Yes. And back then I had better like hair thickness also, so that helped. And like basically I just wore, like back then it wasn't like the oversized t-shirt, it was like, you know, like your shoulder must match the shoulder kind, skinny jeans. John is yeah.
Why you looking at him like that?
Embodying that. No, his arms damn big today.
Hey.
Save some of the women for the single guys.
No space here.
Hey.
Yeah.
I really feel like just like very simple things that guys just need to do. Like I've clearly let myself go, so I look like this now. But dressing better to your body's type and like doing up your hair a little bit and losing weight. It's like these three things, right? Seems simple enough. Can do.
But what if someone who has no hair?
But it's by choice.
Okay.
There was like the Real Talk episodes or the TSL last time, Jonathan all. Episode of TSL here, I like a bit like insecure a bit ones.
I think because you got eyebrows. Eyebrows very
So
important.
now you think he digressed?
My eyebrow
is it?
f***ed up man.
no,
Oh.
not at all. I feel like it's
Cause now
different.
no hair.
Like now it's like women want to date him because I mean want to date him is a different topic altogether lah. But like might want to date him because he's like he's now gonna protect them, you know, no matter what.
I'm so happy that on this episode.
No, so people were kind of asking, right? Like, does self-improvement really help you get attached? Because some people say that even after they do certain things, like they try to get fit or what, right, they still cannot get a girlfriend.
I feel like the superficial part is it's not the largest component. I think your ability to talk to people is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
So I think when you're asking about the biggest change, right? I think one of the things that I decided to consciously switch up was making the effort to initiate conversation. So the moment I started doing that, right, then suddenly like, what, easy, yeah.
What's your go-to? Someone asked me over 2 weekends ago, how do you start conversations with strangers?
You just find something that you're curious about and then you direct your attention there first. Because you have ammunition there. Prior to that, right, there's nothing. Very hard to just talk out of thin air. Yeah, but if you see they have like a pet, or you see they have like activity that they do, or you know
but
that they buy
they
something.
just eating.
Hey, nice shirt. Where you buy it from?
Right,
Hey,
right,
yeah, I
right.
used to shop here. That time I buy the shirt in Korea. Wow.
Nah,
Do you
Uniqlo.
like traveling? Oh, you go Korea before?
No, I think, but you need to have like 5 questions. You need to have 5, like a list of 3 to 5 questions that sets you up to transition into other questions. If not, you just go out with nice shirt, right? Then it ends there already.
Yeah.
Like where you buy from, then is a definitive answer.
Uniqlo.
Yeah, yeah.
This
Like
one I'm not a good
90%.
conversation.
I feel the best way to think about it is a sales funnel. Like there's really 3 phases to it, right? So there is the initial networking phase. And so when you are doing like business development, that's where the first impression matters. This is where your looks matter. Then once you finally get the date, this is where your personality matters, your ability to hold conversation. All that's phase 2. And then phase 3 is when you seal the deal and get into a relationship.
So my play,
Oh.
and I've only had, like, I've only been with like one ex-girlfriend and Pat
Play,
already,
yeah.
right?
But 2 out of 2, 100% record.
Yeah, no. And the reason for that is because, right, when I asked the girl to be my girlfriend, except Pat, because Pat rejected me the first time, right?
Oh, so not 100%,
But
okay.
I thought,
Yeah.
that she already liked me already.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you had the confidence then.
Yeah. If not, I don't dare to ask one. I must be 92% sure at least that you already like me already. Then I will ask. But there are guys that just go out there and those guys will just come out and within 1-2 times of seeing that girl, he will declare his love for her.
Love bombing.
There's a good percentage of girls that then get scared off by that.
Right.
But then I also come to appreciate that over time, right? Looking at more friends that got friends. Okay, I've got more friend zone friends than player friends, right?
Oh, makes sense.
Those were the people that also went for the same approach, just didn't get as lucky. They infiltrate, you know, they hang out, they
Infiltrate.
yeah, they infiltrate the life, you know what I mean?
And it
To
takes a
really-
long time, can last years, one. Yeah.
to the point you get friend zone. So like, which is the better approach?
But I feel like when everything is so new and everybody's just getting to know each other in like 1 or 2 weeks, right? Like too early to do this type of thing already.
That is how I would feel years ago when I was younger. And if you ask me for advice, my advice will also be a friend first, blah, 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 right? But now over the years, having observed the amount of people that I've observed, right? My recommendation is the second approach.
Me also.
Set intentions clear right from the start. And if it's not it, right, then don't waste time.
That's why my now fiance is I go.
Oh.
I reach out first with a fire emoji.
Oh, you co-approach him,
No, I know him, but I'm not close at all. I just like fire emoji. I just send.
Wait, and then he was supposed to know. He was,
So,
It was
it's so
like
easy for girls. You don't even need to talk.
No, like last time Alyssa will be like passive, right? Like I
Yeah.
don't approach. I just like wait for someone to talk to me. But then I like initiate a conversation first. Like
With
I say,
fire
hey, you,
emoji.
yeah, you dance very nice. Then talk. Then he asked me out. Then from there, then his method is the I like you. Then I like okay. Let me think about it.
Same. Oh, no.
No, I think about it first.
But you
Not
emoji
bad.
him, you signal you in him
No,
already.
I wasn't like interested. But I think like if I think something,
You found him
is
f***able.
No,
I just trying to make it
oh my
awkward. Sorry.
no, like if I think something is like, then I'll just say lah. But maybe last time I'll be a bit more.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
yeah.
say.
I agree.
Later come off wrongly, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm not scared. I just like whatever. Fire emoji.
okay, everybody, stop right there. Important question. How do you know when you're ready to date someone? Let us know in the comments. Bye-bye. Back to the episode. So something that was quite interesting that I was thinking about when I read this was also because the main crux that stood out to me, okay, be it superficial or what, was that he was only earning $500 a month. And
Yeah.
it's like at his age, which is like close to 30 already, right, at this point, it feels like he needs to be earning more in order to be in a relationship at all. Because how do you even date?
But how do you
So-
know how much their cost of living is there?
Because my mom from China.
Nice. Like, oh, but depends
other
what part of
question?
China.
No, just checking. I don't know, man.
Okay, I
Right?
don't know. So, but then throughout, he also like improved his income and all that. But what I realized was that his mentality to want to improve is what I think made him more attractive. So then I started thinking about how some of my female friends will say like, oh, like you shouldn't date work in progress men. So essentially what it means is that it's a man that has like a lack of ambition, or feel like this guy's like all talk. And then women who want to invest their time and like support this guy and feel like, okay, like I think I can invest my love and all that in him, right? And then eventually he will reach the point where we are able to be in the same footing in the relationship. So there is that debate between like dating a man who is like self-fulfilled and like stands on his own 2 feet, right? Versus someone who's trying hard to get there, it seems.
Why I think this conversation is confusing is that work in progress people, which is everybody by the way, is confused. It like people have different definitions of it. And I
Yep.
think the proper kind, right, which where I think I've used this term before, right, is actually people that have a streak of screwing up their own life and now want to change. And then they are at step 2.
Okay, so recently I was watching this video on YouTube, right, of this guy who was like being very vulnerable, filming himself, and then he was basically talking about how he has been trying to work on himself. People keep telling yourself, right, if you cannot find the right person, or this kind of thing, maybe you need to focus on yourself first. So he tried to improve his career, improve his lifestyle, go and pick up new skills, go and meet people, go and do whatever nonsense, right? But every time he's accomplished these things, right, he doesn't feel like it's getting him closer to being ready for a partner. Yeah. When I heard it also, I felt like I can relate to it a bit. Because I also feel like, okay, I'm trying to work on this, I'm trying to work on that, all that nonsense, right? But then it's constantly just pushing the priority of a relationship away. As much as it's not a priority for me now, it's still something that I want to accomplish, I guess, somewhere down the road.
Somewhere down the road is what to you? I feel like there are things that you want to accomplish in life, right? And then some of which, right, comes with an expiration date. Some doesn't. For example, you can learn, if you don't intend to compete in MMA, you can learn MMA at 50. But you try and find love at 50.
I think it's the other way around. Right? You cannot learn MMA at 50, but you still can find somebody at 50. Right?
I think it's a lot harder. Because all you want to do is learn and practice MMA. You can
Sure.
still learn and practice, not be very good at it.
No, he wants to fight though.
But I feel like you've done the attributes, but you've never done the part where you make time and open your heart and go and try.
Well, you can hurt him like that. He have, okay.
Have. But it always falls flat. Because, right, half of me is like, I feel like I'm not ready to be in a relationship because I feel like I'm a work in progress at constantly also. Yeah, that's why when this thing came out also, then I was like, and we were talking about this topic before and thinking whether it should be a topic on the episode. Right? I thought it would be interesting because then we can try to explore this.
Yeah.
Then you will expect yourself one day to look back and be like, I'm a full man now. What does that look like?
I don't know. That's why I don't know whether I'm chasing something that doesn't exist.
Don't have.
So this article
Yeah,
is for
that's
you. 15 questions to help you decide whether you are ready to date. No, so I think a question that
Psychologytoday.com.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
wow.
legit. Yeah.
Legit.
Because the question that people ask is how do I know whether I'm ready to date? Like be it whether you've gotten out of a past relationship, right? Or I don't know, now you finally feel that you want to date. And how do you know whether you are ready?
Okay, the checklist.
Okay. Ask yourself this important question. Have you recovered from your past losses?
What, financial?
Financial
Human.
and relationshiply.
Okay.
Are you truly open to the possibilities you have? Are you willing to realistically look at your marketability? Are you feeling good enough about yourself to go back on the block? And what are your available options?
By the way, you wear shirt more often, I think you increase your chance. Handsome.
Why? What happened? Did I do something for you recently? Today you come on like...
Yeah, he
What,
keeps
big
complimentary,
complimenting.
No, but okay, sure. But based on even the first few, right? These kind of questions are honestly to me a bit difficult to answer. If you try to answer these questions also, right? At the point where you were single or whatever, right? Like, I doubt you will be able to answer half of these in a way that, you know what I mean?
Do you think the expectation is higher because you are older, that you need to be a little bit more accomplished than say you were dating your 20s?
Yes.
Like, so it's easier to get away of being a work in progress when you were younger than it
Yeah.
is now.
Yeah,
Of
definitely,
course,
definitely.
of course.
Yeah.
No, because I think where I'm getting at is that I think this is a problem that we, like our generation is facing. Like we look at our parents, they got married, I don't know, at least my parents got married when they were in their early 20s. Both of them were work in progress for sure because like they haven't even like had a career yet, right? And I think most of our parents would have felt that way. And a lot of people of that generation end up being successful. And was that like lucky? Would it have affected their relationship in any way? If they
No, I
weren't?
feel like it's because the older generation have a more fixed things mentality than a throwaway things mentality.
Yeah, and a little bit more pragmatic in that sense.
Yeah.
lah. And
So I
feel like-
think that they are more likely to make it work also.
So then is that a symptom of our culture and our generation today?
And I also think that because they talk a bit about available options, right? So the fact that now you are able to reach more people, that makes you feel like even if I drop this guy, right, I can find another guy. One.
So last time it felt as though, oh my god, single man, single woman, like faster grab before someone else.
Because
take.
last time it's like your parent introduced, then it's just like, okay, this is the only neighbor you have. Or
Like I feel like last time when I set my single friends up, right, it's a matter of like, then everybody know car we take bus that time. MRT system not so robust that time.
Yeah.
It was just like where they live, what did they study, that kind of questions. Now it's
Right.
what is his profession, how much does he make,
But you see, I feel right, like
which
even,
is crazy. Yeah, like don't have 5 figure, like cannot like.
no, but even then,
It's
so if
earning
we're
man.
talking about, I mean, back to that work in progress thing, I know the definition's all up in the air, right? But what you study is trying to get indication of that potential. Like, oh, studying to be a doctor, even though you haven't graduated yet,
Right.
that's a work in progress that
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
be part of.
I think Alison defined it quite well though, as in it is that concept that this man can be self-fulfilled and can function by himself and eventually perhaps do well by himself, right? Without the need of someone else there to constantly support him.
But then when they make it ready, then why would they want you?
No, but at the same time, I also question myself, right? Like, because it is not that, for example, if someone struggles with their mental health and then because of that, they constantly have to stay at home, if not they get very anxious or it's difficult for them to go out of the house even to find a job or what, right? Then is it judgy of me or discriminatory of me to say, okay, I don't want to date you because of that?
Yes, I think it's okay to kind of look at the potential that person might have, but you have to love the person as they are today. And I think if you don't and you are just together hoping that they might turn into somebody and you're just waiting for the day to start loving them, then that is a waste of time and that's the most toxic way to get into a relationship.
No, and the secondary one is I think they get together at the infatuation stage still, but then by the time they realize, they mistake it for like, oh, but I already love this person because I invest so much of my time into this person already.
Sunk cost fallacy.
Yes.
But I've also never been able to, like, I don't like being single.
Oh,
Like I couldn't.
let's unpack that.
But I don't know. The moment I was single, then I like after you reel up from the breakup, right, which took me a while.
Yeah.
Then after that, it's like, okay, can you go and find a girlfriend? It just felt like a carnal.
As in, you don't like to be alone, is it?
I don't like to be single. Like now, I like to be alone, but I don't like to be single.
And also at the point where you got out of your first relationship, how did you know you were ready to be in another one?
I think I was too young to even ask myself, am I ready for the next one? It's more of like
Right.
my heart hurts.
Then-
You know, the kind of vibe, like you don't even think about it. Then last time you don't question yourself so much on am I like emotionally available? Walan jiao. You just like, is there a girl that like me that I like back?
Then you just
Yeah.
go.
Then you just go.
Then 15 years.
And then 15 years later.
But how about for you?
Mine was when I start dating somebody. It's like, I'm not emotionally ready, but are we still gonna date? Okay lah.
Does that end up being a
A problem?
Yes.
A major one.
why?
Because I can see where there are patterns and I can see where there are things that I've just never experienced or haven't gone through yet or haven't processed. So that I know that okay, if I get in a relationship, then I have to fucking deal with this shit, right? Then I end up dealing with these things within a relationship lor. So for example, like not knowing how to communicate, right? Not knowing how to be vulnerable, not knowing how to do a bunch of this kind of shit, right? It's stuff that I couldn't do before or I had just no practice doing. So then it's only when I'm in a relationship with somebody, then that's where I practice. So how long can this person tahan if I'm making mistakes before I can get it right?
Right.
Yeah.
So why is it taking you so long to get it right?
Why can't you practice with your friends?
No,
Aren't
so
you a
I-
work in progress
So now
emotionally?
it is better. Like those were because I've only been in a few relationships. So like those like now I can see it a bit clearer already. But then again, it boils back down to the other aspects which we have been talking about the whole episode, right? Which is that there's this idea of am I ready or not? Or if I don't feel like I'm ready, then how do I get into a relationship? Another example would be like not a lot of people can find their purpose in life, something that they want to do, right? That some people are lucky they are able to, but for the majority of us, no. And some people might pursue that for the rest of their lives, or somebody give up on it, right? if you are one of those that give up or are still finding but haven't found, then to me that is such a big thing, right? Because that could affect any relationship that you're currently in once you suddenly discover it. Or if you give up and you settle already, then who are you to the other person? You know? Have I rambled on for too long?
No.
We're just thinking because
Yeah.
it's so deep.
No,
Oh,
I
you've
wanted to
lost me.
say. So then, would you say that you are ready?
I don't think I'm ready, but I'm questioning whether I need to be ready in order to
Yeah.
get into a relationship.
No, but then is that
how
very
you-
unfair to the other party though? That you know that you are going to screw up certain things and that this person is like a test bed.
But isn't every relationship a test period?
Yeah. I feel like
Because maybe that person's version is I'm ready and I'm complete, right? But it's like a person that shits the bed every 3 minutes, one.
And like I think where I was going with that also about you being ready is that how much of you not actually pursuing it is the fear of the bad experience that you had because you went into a relationship not ready. And so then you're just scared of telling yourself, am I really ready? Am I really ready? Because you don't want that to repeat itself.
Yeah, because I keep getting to that point where it's like, am I ready to take this a bit seriously, right? Then after that, I'm like, nah.
Is it just
I think that means wrong person already.
Yeah, you just don't like this person.
So you
enough.
think if
Yeah.
it's the right person, then
Yeah.
all that won't matter?
I feel like
Yes.
tattoo like that.
I really
keep saying I cannot commit to a tattoo. But I feel like if I find the right tattoo, I'll just ink it.
Yeah, I think it's more like a relationship where you get one first, second, first, third, first, then you go, now I know what a good.
But by
tattoo
then my
is
face
like.
got butterfly. I got tramp stamp one.
The butt wire.
no? But do you think that you make a worthwhile partner?
Yeah, that's such a bastard question.
Sorry, that's our psychology today question.
Oh, okay. Then I have to answer like that.
No, how about you tell John? You tell John
You need to.
what are the perks of dating John?
No, because when I look at you, like you are
See.
tall. Like a lot of girls love tall men, right? You are kind of tan, and then you know how to fight. You can protect them. You earn, I think, quite a good amount based on my assumptions. And then
Not bad.
you can cook, and then you can sing song.
Oh, very well.
Exactly. And then he love cats. Women love people who have pet, right? So
You
it
can
sounds
sing?
like you're a great man.
Okay, now you go. You tell John.
Then click that post on TikTok. Send me, I go post.
No,
Now
like
for the bad part.
Then people report.
his partner must be so open, the same openness as him, and he's extremely open.
By open, you mean
Is
like.
open the problem? I don't think open is the
No,
problem.
wait, what kind
you
of
know,
open?
Some people got boundaries about
He got
conversations
no
they can
boundaries.
talk about. He has zero boundaries. He want to push every boundary and erase all the boundaries.
This is Allison's rant about their friendship.
So are my requirements too extreme? Is
No,
my
I don't
No,
What
I
are
don't
your
think it's
requirements?
extreme, but it's just
Not that
rare.
bad, eh? Just look f***ing hot.
Oh, yeah, quite rare.
Just be very smart, earn more than me, can cook,
Okay.
housewife, don't want children.
But earn more than you, but housewife.
So you're looking for
Wait, what kind
You are looking for an influencer.
you're looking for a widowed sugar mommy.
And but age doesn't matter to him also, so it works.
Yeah, a 50-year-old widowed billionaire widow.
That still looks hot.
Okay, what is John's red flag?
Come. Let's go.
Ooh, do we have enough?
Okay, we never invite y'all to participate. You all just listen only.
You say first. You ask first, you say.
Ladies
Okay, okay,
first.
Yeah, we see where benchmark which one you go.
Your red flag is you have poor social skills.
I disagree. I think he has great social skills. It's just whether he want to or
Why?
I
don't.
think
yeah,
he
yeah.
knows how to turn it on.
Yeah.
You know
When
how to turn it
yeah.
on. His default social skill very low. You must really be invested.
Because when you turn it on, really, ooh.
But then again, when he turn it on is in contrast to when he doesn't turn it on. So every little thing. So like if for example we go for lunch now, right? And Charlene holds the door for us. We thank Charlene, normal.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
if
we like
John
her.
holds the door for us, we're like, the is it my birthday? You know. Not saying you're an asshole.
Just saying that
'cause
you are
a very
never
nice
the first
guy.
one through the door.
I completely endorse you as a person.
As a person.
No, but how to turn on all the times, yeah?
Just be hot. Alison sounds like she will know a lot of his red flags. Okay, go.
Yeah.
No, but I think he changed some already.
Yeah, he.
For the better lah.
No, so what is left?
So basically, what is the reason why you will not introduce me to your friend, lah? Correct?
Like, I don't know if you have
Sure.
truly opened your heart yet. Because I feel like you say you try, but then sometimes I don't know if you really try, you know?
You always keep one foot outside the door.
I just need to jump.
No,
Tie both feet together.
I feel like you're just protecting yourself. Like, you try to protect yourself first before you kena.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing with relationships. If you keep protecting yourself, you cannot progress.
So I'm risk averse.
No,
Yeah.
you should just
Who would've
open,
thought?
then let one
You
arrow stab
pussy.
you.
Oh no,
you've
I'm
been
a
a
pussy.
bitch.
I see. Yeah.
Ah. Do you know if you're 100% straight? Like legit, I know we always make fun of it.
Yes.
Okay.
It's okay. Did we say this on the episode already?
Not yet.
Like the test to prove that I'm so straight, right? I'm willing to go as far as to another man.
And he thinks he'll enjoy it and he's still not gay.
It's the enjoyment. I will enjoy it.
That's the key part.
That's how far I'm willing to go.
No, so I just saw
No wait,
this.
so if I'm not willing to another man to prove I'm straight, then I'm gay.
You can be bisexual since you have a wife already.
No, but I'm not willing to another man to prove to you that I'm straight.
No, it's not about proof.
So
it's
I'm
about
gay
proving.
now.
It's about proving to yourself. So here again, I'm willing to go as far as to another man or get fucked, right? And enjoy it, and still come out the other end straight.
No, question, but you've never tried it, so you don't actually know.
Wait, so you are willing?
But I don't have to because I know.
On a scale of willing to keen, are you leaning towards keen?
Who is keen?
No, but you
Handsome,
talk
right?
about bottom. You talk about bottom.
Whatever lah. Is anything
This kind of guy is bottom one.
100%.
He 100% bottom.
With his tight shirt telling people who's the bottom.
Okay, so thank you very much for watching this episode. We hope you've enjoyed it. Comment down below what's John Paul's issue. See you in the next one. Bye bye.
Why you flare your nostril?
Yeah.
Did I? Shit when I lie.
Are you in G?
It's your tail.
It's a
just-
tell.
Oh, what a strong mic.
Wait, sorry. Yeah.
No.
Now,